am Sujani Resha Shivashankar, presenting Teaching and Learning with STEAM in Early Childhood Education. In this presentation, I am going to go through how to be a good teacher, which is a very important thing to do every day in our classrooms. And also, it's important for us to know the relation between learner and the teacher in the process of learning. So we are going to go through that as well. As early educators, we must be aware of child development. In this presentation, we are going to go through child development as well. Also, how to work with young learners. Once we know all those things, we are going to talk about strategies to promote better learning experiences in early childhood education with STEAM. Working with young children in our ECE classrooms is of course exciting and rewarding as well. It is tremendous responsibility. When I look at a class in the beginning of the year, I always say to myself, so many beautiful faces, so many chances for me, and so many futures. So, as we prepare future in early childhood classrooms, we have to be the best we can be. How do we do that? Always evaluate yourself professionally and personally. Ask self-evaluate questions such as, did I do my lessons right? Did I give opportunities for all the students in the class today? How effective am I right now? What might it look like to be more effective? If you want to be an improved teacher, you must self-evaluate every day, your personal self as well as professional self. Then you can be a better, improved teacher when you correct yourself and build yourself to become a confident teacher in the classroom. What do we do next? We have to understand the process of teaching and learning. Not only evaluation, we also have to be clearly understand learners and teachers' connection for better learning experience. What do we do as educators? We document, we provide what needs to provoke and support learning. We notice and name the learning. We create a safe, inclusive learning environment that functions as a third educator. We support children. We become models. We respond to them. What children do? They reason, they think, they build their knowledge, they explore, they predict, they investigate and experiment. They draw conclusions. They test theories. They self-regulate in our classrooms. They always try out new ideas as well. What we both do together, children and educators, both of us together observe, listen to each other, we assess each other, we write together, we share ideas together, we plan and we coordinate and we involve in inquiries, we evaluate our ideas together, we wander aloud, we collaborate, we make connections, we imagine, and we solve problems together. In this amazing process of teaching and learning, once we understand the relationship with learners and teachers, we will be able to provide better experience for our learners. As a very important aspect in early childhood education, also we should be aware of child development. Let's see how this happens. Child development. Do they develop at the same rate? The overall development of child is interconnected with skills such as language development, cognitive development, physical development, where we put gross and fine motor skills together, along with social, emotional, and moral skills development. Do you think that all these areas develop at the same rate? What do you think? I don't think so, not really. Sometimes one area of development of the child can be more dominant than the other. For example, some children may have better physical development compared to others. Some may have better cognitive development than their social emotional development. As educators, we have to be aware at this. Also, not all the children develop at the same rate. We know we have documented milestones of children, such as by 2 they can speak few words, by 3 they are able to interact socially, and so on. But practically, children will not reach the milestones equally. Some may be advanced, some may be on the track, some may have delays. Teachers should always have an idea about individual development stages to provide learning experience in early childhood classrooms. We have to be aware about each one in the classroom. What are their milestones? Did they reach it? Are they improving it? What are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? Not only that, another important thing to consider in teaching and learning process is how to work with children. Working with young children is not easy. We need patience, we need understanding to work with them. Also, we need lot of preparation. Let's see what are the most important aspects that educators need to consider when working with young learners. First thing is that the awareness of children. Children learn best when they feel safe. Children who feel safe and secure learn more easily than children who are worried, angry, or afraid. Children are most comfortable with adults who obviously like them. Physical security is important as well. If the classroom environment is hazard-free and routines are predictable, children can navigate the program with confidence. So, how do we do this? We have to see the classroom every day to make sure that is safe. Also, the very positive relationship with children. Love them, care for them, show them that you care. Especially in ECE classrooms, children look at the educator as their mother. So you have to be a motherly figure in ECE classrooms. Respect diversity. Not all of them can learn the same way. Find the strength and weakness. Be culturally sensitive. Find out their background, their values, and what they want to communicate with you. Respect that. Provide sense of security. Try to find, are they emotionally safe? Are they being bullied in the classroom? Provide positive behavior guidance and provide space to access to material, child-friendly, interactive, and safe. Well, children will learn best when they feel safe. Secondly, we should be aware that children are active learners. They learn through hands-on experiences and active engagement. Active learning help to promote higher thinking skills such as application of knowledge, analysis, and creativity. Children learn many things through play. Children play at home, at school, and everywhere between. They play with people, things, and ideas. When children are not sleeping, eating, or seeking emotional support from others, they choose to play and can remain occupied that way for hours. Children come to understand, create, and manipulate symbols as they take on roles and transform object into something else. Children explore social relationships through play. Experiment also with various social roles, discovering point of view to contrast to their own, working out compromises, and negotiating differences as well. Play enables children to extend their physical skills, language and literacy capabilities, and creative imagination. They'll reflect their learning through play. They become motivated. They motivate through play because small little children, they learn through trial and error process. So they like to have a continuous play-based activities to practice their skills. This is where we have to think when we are working with children as they are active learners and how to provide proper activities in our process of teaching and learning. Third is to consider when working with children is to understand their strength and weakness. Children have multiple intelligences. Recognizing and encouraging these intelligences can support holistic development in young children. According to Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence, they can categorize to various types of intelligence: interpersonal, intrapersonal, verbal, musical, bodily, logical, visual, and naturalist intelligence. For example, the child who is intelligence as a visual, who is with a visual intelligence will be able to learn through visual things. Also, they will be more creative in visual activities, such as taking pictures, draw something once they see something, right? The multiple intelligence theory shows us many things. The children who are intelligent in musical intelligence, they'll be able to sing songs, create music, and they'll enjoy learning through rhythm. So that is how it is. Children who are verbally intelligent will be able to use their verbal communication, such as in speaking, such as through poems or stories, to learn in this learning process. Also, to show their talents through verbally. If educators are able to find this smartness in children, they will be able to create diverse and creative learning environment for young learners. Also, it is important to remember that a child's multiple intelligence profile is not fixed and may change over time. So educators need to tap into these different intelligence to promote holistic development of children. Now we are aware of how to be a improved teacher, the areas of development, and children develop in various rates. Also, we talk about best practices to work with young children. At last, we are going to discover how to provide better learning experience in teaching and learning process through STEAM education. As we all know, STEAM is an education approach to learning that we incorporate science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics to develop 21st century skills. There are a few strategies for better learning through STEAM education in this slide. Before you provide STEAM education, you have to do the research. You have to find out how to apply your lessons according to STEAM education. You have to find different activities, different methods to prepare your lesson plan. Focus on your main aims and objectives to get a better result, to achieve your aims and goals. Then you prepare your lessons accordingly with a proper knowledge. You prepare your teaching tools, you prepare your necessary equipments, prepare your technology tools, and be ready. Secondly, you have to add, when you are preparing this, you have to use more sensory-based activities because we are talking about young learners in this presentation. Young learners learn through sensory-based activities. We must provide opportunities for them to expose into all the senses. So you have to use all 5 senses, such as hearing, seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, all those. Integrate. If you cannot integrate all the skills, all the sensory into one, at least try to use 2 to 3 senses in one of the activities, because children learn through hand-on experiences in ECE classroom. Thirdly, inclusivity. What is inclusivity? We have to create learning environment for all the learners, regardless their ability, gender, and background. This way, we can nurture the next generation innovators. Never be biased. Always welcome the ideas from different cultures, different backgrounds. Give opportunity to different abilities, as we see in that multiple intelligence theory. Different children have different intelligences. So involve all type of learners and level of intelligence. And when you are preparing your activities, give opportunity to every one of them. And also provide opportunity to all the diverse learners to go through education process and learn with such a joy. It's also important to integrate all the STEAM, or at least 2 to 3 in your lesson. For example, if you are teaching science-based activity, we should involve art, technology, and math skills. Or if we can involve, when you are teaching something related to maths, we can involve arts. We can involve little bit of technology there. There are many ways we can integrate either all 5 or at least 3 to 4, maximum 2 or 3 in our subject areas. Always we can have different ideas. Explore the ideas. Explore within yourself. How can I do this topic? By integrating all these, or science. How can integrate technology into this topic? How can integrate art into this topic? How can involve maths in this topic? Incorporate all the areas to provide a better learning experience for children to have a wide knowledge of all these areas which is really important for them to become successful in 21st century. Make your learning inquiry based. Let children learn. Let children ask questions. Let children find the solution by themselves. Make it inquiry based. Involve community and parent. It's always a good, you will get more results. You can get more ideas and help when you involve community in our class lessons. For example, parents will have more tools. Maybe they will have many tools, many ideas. They will be able to provide you with some knowledge to present some new lessons to your children. We can always involve community to provide children a real life experiences in the lessons. For example, if you are learning about the doctor, we can take them to hospital, or we can ask the doctor to come to school with their stethoscope. Let the children listen to their heartbeats practically. Because in our classroom, we have very active learners. They will learn through hands-on experiences by exposing their senses. The other strategy is 5E method. What is this? Engage. Provide real-world problems. Exploration. Then you solve the problem. Explanation. Let the student explain ideas and concepts. Elaborate. Provide more opportunities to learn through group activities. Let them get together, share their ideas, share their skills together. Let them work as a team. Evaluate. Teachers need to provide feedback throughout the learning process. Finally, it's very important to be flexible and adapt. Always be flexible with your learners and adapt to their mood, maybe their ways. As early childhood educators, we have to be really flexible to provide a better teaching and learning experiences. STEAM is a uh, most developed approach in 21st century for children to be prepared for their future, for the future workforce. So as educators today, it is our responsibility to provide teaching for the better learning experiences for our learners. So thank you all and wish you all the best in your teaching and learning journey. Thank you.